Winning is not a sometime thing, it's an all-the-time thing. You don't win once in a while. You don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. Winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing. Every time a football player goes to ply his trade, he's got to play from the ground up, from the soles of his feet right up to his head. Every inch of him has to play. I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, his greatest fulfillment to all he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious. There is something powerful in giving your absolute best, knowing that you didn't hold back, that you overcame adversity with everything you had to give. That's what it means to be a champion. When you focus on winning as the primary goal, you can get sidetracked. You can miss what's happening in the moment, the interactions, the lessons, the work that gets you there. When you value the journey and dedicate yourself to something bigger than yourself, the results take care of themselves. Winning then becomes a byproduct of a greater sense of purpose and teamwork. Good teams become great ones when the members trust each other enough to surrender them for the we. In sports and in life, you're not just working for yourself, you're part of something bigger. When you truly believe in your team and they believe in you, that's when extraordinary things start to happen. Together, you can overcome any challenge. Success is never final. Failure is never fatal. It's courage that counts. What does courage mean? It's when you've prepared, put in all the work, and know that you're capable of giving your best. Then you go out and you face adversity, knowing that even if you lose, you've won in a way because you stayed true to yourself and your potential. Real success is the self-respect you gain in doing your best. Be more concerned with your character than with your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. The true measure of success is in who you become in pursuit of your goals. Character is what sustains you through challenges and allows you to lift others along the way. That's true greatness. Attitude is a choice. Think positive thoughts daily. Believe in yourself. Surround yourself with a team that believes in you, that challenges you to be better. Success is not a singular journey. It requires sacrifice, cooperation, and accountability. You will stumble, you will fall, but if you remain coachable, determined, and humble, no loss is a failure, but rather a stepping stone. Discipline is the difference between good and great. It's what keeps you focused on the goal when everyone else is distracted. You may have talent, but talent only takes you so far. It's discipline that pushes you beyond your limits, that keeps you getting better, that separates you from the crowd. Success belongs to those willing to do what it takes when it matters the most. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and guts between dreams and success. It's the long hours, the practices when nobody's watching, the refusal to give up when things seem impossible, that define a true competitor. Anyone can dream. It's easy to sit back and wish. The champions are the ones who take those dreams and grind them into reality with hard work and determination. In sports, you don't have to be the best. You just have to be willing to work harder than anyone else. Champions aren't born. They're built in those moments when others give up, when they decide it's too hard. True greatness is earned in the daily grind and the commitment to do what it takes, not just once, but every single time you're on the field. The journey is just as important as the destination. Character, integrity, and dedication all build up in the process. The scoreboard tells you what happened. It doesn't define who you are. True character is revealed in how you handle adversity, how you respond to the highs and lows of life. Don't be driven by the accolades. Be driven by your inner desire to do things the right way, always. Don't let fear of failure control your choices. Every setback, every loss is just a stepping stone to something greater if you let it be. Success is about consistency, about making the choice to keep moving forward no matter what. The strongest people, the ones who make it, are those who learn to embrace the journey, even when it's difficult, knowing that it shapes them for the better. It's not about talent. Talent gets you in the door, but character, commitment, and discipline keep you there. Every single game, every practice is a test of your character, not just your skill. It's about making the choice to give everything you've got, to stay focused and accountable. Only those who are willing to pay the price in terms of preparation will reap the rewards. Do your job. Simple words, but they mean everything. It's about discipline, responsibility, and dedication to the team. You don't have to be a superstar. You just have to play your part to the best of your ability. When everyone on a team does that, plays their role with precision and commitment, that's when you achieve something special together. Success isn't about ego, it's about execution. A champion views obstacles as opportunities. True winners see adversity as a tool to build resilience, a chance to grow stronger. They never point fingers, they never make excuses. They're accountable to themselves and to their team. Every setback is a step forward when you learn from it. Don't shy away from the challenge. Embrace it, knowing it's shaping you into the person you're meant to be. You can have talent, skill, and ambition, but without sacrifice, you'll never achieve greatness. True winners are willing to do what it takes, even if it means giving up their personal desires for the good of the team. They understand that their role is bigger than just their performance. It's about lifting everyone up, setting an example, and creating a legacy of excellence. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it. You can't always control what life throws at you, but you can control how you face it. If you focus on the things you can control, your attitude, effort, and preparation, then you're already a winner. You're not defeated by the loss. You're strengthened by the experience and better prepared for what comes next. Life is about making choices. Every day, you choose your attitude, your work ethic, your commitment, and these choices determine who you become and how far you go. No one can make these choices for you. True success is found in the consistent application of effort, in doing the right thing, even when it's hard. Greatness is achieved by mastering yourself first. There's a beauty in building a team that sacrifices for one another, that places the good of the whole above individual desires. True greatness is not in stats or awards, but in knowing you pushed yourself and lifted others in the process. Champions aren't made by trophies alone, but by the mindset they carry, the commitment to making each other better every single day. The most powerful thing you can do as an athlete and as a person is to support those around you, to bring out the best in each other. Championships are built on trust, on selflessness, and on a willingness to fight for one another. When you believe in each other, when you're accountable to one another, you can accomplish anything, on the court or in life. Mediocre people don't like high achievers, and high achievers don't like mediocre people. If you want to be successful, surround yourself with people who raise your standards, who push you to be your best, not just in results, but in preparation, consistency, and discipline. Success isn't about talent alone. It's about committing to your goals every single day and being accountable to the standard you set for yourself. The process is what leads you to success. Focus on the process, on doing things right, day by day, rep by rep. Don't get caught up in the results. Worry about putting in the work, about being the best version of yourself, about outworking everyone around you. Those who can discipline themselves to stick to the process are the ones who will see success in the long run. It's not about basketball, it's about life. Are you willing to make sacrifices for your team? Can you put aside your ego for something greater? When the final score is on the board, what matters more than winning is how you carried yourself, the respect you showed, and the effort you put in, knowing that you made everyone around you better by bringing the best out of yourself. Respect the game and respect each other. Winning and losing are part of life, but how you play the game says everything about who you are. When you respect your teammates, when you value their efforts and believe in their potential, you build something stronger than any championship. A team built on trust, resilience, and a commitment to lift each other up. Confidence comes from being prepared. True confidence isn't just built on winning. It's built on the understanding that you've done everything in your power to be the best version of yourself. Success is not an accident. When you've put in the time, effort, and focus, you can face any challenge with the strength and courage to handle whatever comes your way, win or lose. Leadership is about doing the right thing, even when it's hard. It's about holding yourself and your teammates to the highest standard. When you lead with integrity and commitment, people follow not because they have to, but because they believe in you. True leaders bring out the best in those around them, and that's what creates lasting success. Leadership means going out there and setting the example, even when it's hard, even when it feels like you've given everything you've got. Greatness isn't about the glory or the fame. It's about leaving a legacy that others can look up to. It's about striving for excellence in everything you do, knowing that the journey toward greatness is what builds your character. Greatness is not about the results. It's about the effort and the character you bring to every challenge. True champions don't just perform under pressure. They embrace it, they learn from it, and they grow stronger because of it. It's about building a legacy that others can look up to, one defined by strength, resilience, and the courage to always do your best. Life and sports are about competing, about always striving to improve, about embracing the pressure. Every day you should ask yourself, what can I do better? How can I help those around me achieve more? True success is found in relentless improvement, in building a mindset that refuses to settle, that seeks progress every step of the way. Compete every day. Compete with yourself, with the challenges you face, and with the limits you thought you had. Competing is not about beating someone else. It's about pushing yourself to the edge of what you think is possible and going a step further. It's a mentality, a way of life that will serve you well, both in sports and in everything you do. Nobody who ever gave their best regretted it. The work, the grind, the setbacks, and the failures, they're all part of a larger story, a legacy you're building. Life isn't about what you achieve at the end. It's about the work you're willing to put in, the sacrifices you make, and the courage you show in the face of adversity. You're only defeated when you stop trying. Winning is only half of it. Having fun is the other half. Life's short. Make sure you're enjoying the ride. If you put everything you have into what you do and keep a sense of joy and passion along the way, you'll find that success is not just about the victories, but about the memories, the friendships, and the pride in knowing you gave it your all. Setting a goal is not the main thing. It is deciding how you will go about achieving it and staying with that plan. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Talent may win games, but discipline, strategy, and a relentless focus on improvement are what turn a team into champions, into people who can achieve something greater than themselves. You don't have to be the best to be a champion. You just have to give the best you have every single time. Discipline, persistence, and a refusal to quit are what set apart the good from the great. True success lies in knowing that you did everything you could, that you left nothing on the table, and that you gave everything you had to reach your goals. start is not what matters. The end is what counts. It's about finishing strong. You're not defined by the setbacks or the mistakes. You're defined by how you respond to them. Champions are people who never stop fighting, who refuse to give up, and who keep pushing until the final whistle. They know that every challenge they overcome makes them stronger for the next one. Excellence is about consistency. It's about doing the right thing again and again, even when no one's watching. Champions are built not in the big moments, but in the small, everyday efforts that others overlook. True greatness is found in the commitment to excellence that you show day in and day out, regardless of the outcome. Excellence is the gradual result of always striving to do better. True success is a process, a dedication to self-improvement, day in and day out. It's not just about winning games. It's about developing a championship mindset, about holding yourself to a higher standard and pushing yourself to grow, even when it's difficult, even when no one is watching. Championships are won on the court, but built in the locker room. It's the trust, the hard work, and the commitment to each other that turn a group of individuals into a team. True success doesn't come from personal stats. It comes from achieving something together, from knowing that every single person had a part to play in that victory. The key is not the will to win. Everybody has that. It is the will to prepare to win that is important. Champions understand that victories are won long before the game. They're won in the unseen hours of preparation, in the sacrifices made when no one is around. True competitors respect the process, knowing that every small detail contributes to something much greater in the end. The will to succeed is important, but what's even more important is the will to prepare. Victory isn't created on game day. It's built in the hours of preparation, the sacrifice, and the commitment to the smallest details. Champions understand that their success is the result of all the hard work they put in when no one else was watching.